going on today, everybody? It's me, Jesse, Ballad Milk Productions, coming at you with another Project Z video. And this one we'll be pulling out the original 4L60 that was in Project Z. Doing a lot to it. You'll see it come apart. You'll see the transmission come out. Us towing it up there. It's about an hour and a half drive from where we live at to his house. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Stay tuned. Try to watch all of it because I'll be explaining a lot of stuff in the video. I tried to turn on the GoPro as much as I possibly could, but one problem with that, I only have about an hour's worth of video I can record on my little GoPro, and it really wasn't enough because probably 3/4 of the way through it, the camera said, nope, can't record no more. You already recorded over an hour, so I couldn't record no more, and I didn't want to pull my phone out and start recording because my hands got really greasy. So y'all stay tuned, watch the video, let me know what you think, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for me, hit that bell for notifications if you just so happen to love the video. I hope y'all do. I'm working my ass off on Project Z and it's going really, really, really well. I'm very, very happy with how the car's coming out. And if you don't know much about Project Z, there's plenty of videos on the channel to keep you up to date on it. This car has came a very, very, very long way in 2 months. So, 2. I probably did the 3, but yeah, 2. So yeah, y'all check it out. So we made it here. It's been probably about an hour and a half ride now. Let's see. It's been a long ride, so we're getting ready to figure out where Richard is and then unload the car. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
Yeah, go fart. I think it'd be, might have to put my hair more down.
O2 sensors.
Yeah.
I don't think they put the oil filter on real tight. I don't think anything in the rear is bad. I think this is just from years and years and years of driving it on the road. Like all this grime and shit that's on it. Like, I think that's just road grime. When I was looking at it, I thought it was like a pinion seal, but it don't look wet. They're new too. Or newer.
Not put it over there so you can get bump.
Okay. Look how twisted up that.
Huh?
See how it looks twisted?
What's that?
This.
Here you hit this.
Oh.
When you get your pipe, that pipe will go like that.
And wrap around the.
Yeah.
The transmission pan is definitely wet.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start by trying to take the torque arm out of it. I said I'll start by trying to take the torque arm out. Or you want to start at the drive shaft?
Let's start with the drive shaft. I'll start up here.
I wonder if this thing's magnetic. So I was curious if this thing was magnetic or not.
Can you get it out?
She ain't got.
What do you need?
We gotta press them out.
What? I mean, you got it out here.
Yeah. Or you just slip it out of the back and go.
Don't pull it out yet. Put something in there, catch it, trim it. Like God, it's guaranteed it's going to run.
More than likely. More than likely.
It's all good. Just set it over there. Get in the way. Okay.
Just undo it, that denting just goes up and hits the floor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just unbolt it right here.
Cool.
I think we have to let the cross member down,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then you can get it, because it's got to come off that tail housing.
Right.
So let the cross member, put a jack under it, put a tranny jack under it, take this down and let her hang down. See how far she'll hang down. And then I think you got enough room to get them bolts out.
Okay. All
Just
right.
get him to hold on to it and pull it down and you can slide them out.
I got you. So it just go up against the floor.
Yeah, it'll just go up against the
Okay. Okay. You got that?
Yep.
You want to use the air jack or just want to use?
I'll just use that one.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
That'll do.
I'm sure this converter's gonna be all right.
Yeah, the street fighter's nice convert. Yeah.
He was looking at the models. I said, yes. I said TCI. Been around a
TCI
long
is a good
time.
converter, and I've used a bunch of street fighters for the street.
Okay.
And even I got some at the track run them, you know, like a something that runs in the 11 or something. 10s. That's a great converter.
I had a bunch of people keep trying to talk me into getting them Yank stalls, and I just thought they were like $1,500.
That's
March over still. You don't do that.
That's overrated.
Yeah, you're right. It's overrated.
You want to hold it? I'll hold it.
Right.
I think it just bags out, man. That's a stud, a slide.
Okay. I see how it works now. It opens up.
That way.
Yeah. You get a ratchet.
And then I think we gotta take this top one out and this one out too.
I'll see what it made. Slide and undo that. I
Okay.
had to hold that down till they flip that off.
Okay.
But it won't see that way. Let me get a ratchet. Shit.
There it goes. It makes it nice.
Huh?
I said, that makes it nice. I never even noticed that they do that.
Yeah.
There's something that's supposed to go on top of that wool.
Huh?
It's like just threaded there and it's missing something.
I don't know. Go ahead and take that one out. I think they got more bolts than the 350 turbo.
What this does?
The same amount of bolts, but the thing over there, you're gonna cover the drop down.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell goes in that oil. Something. What did you want me to take out?
Let me pop this out.
You have to do it. Usually the first time I put it in,
That's way too good. And it's young fool.
That torque converter don't look like it's that old.
Nope. Don't have a clue.
That don't look like the original one. I think the original ones are black.
Yeah, it should be, you're right. Okay, I got that one out. When you get to that one.
That bolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. The starter.
There she goes. Okay. Now let's see if we can get these damn clips out of here.
Lower her down a little bit.
Let's see if we can come back with a little bit. Can we get to them? Yeah.
Is that the same kind of clips that's on the Tahoe too?
Yeah. That line. Top transmissions.
Don't even look like it was on it.
Huh?
Don't even look like it was on it. Oh, they're push fitting.
Well, it's a little teeny freaking horseshoe clip. You wait till you do it. He'll fly away on you. You'll find big clip. You got more.
That was easy.
Yep. Okay. Shit, he stinks.
Yeah, she's clear.
She's
clear. Her flywheel bent.
No, that's what I think.
Oh.
Phew.
Hey, rear main looks good. You got a little bit.
I know.
Oh my god, look at that converter. Compared to the one I got in that box. So that's what a stock converter looks like. Yeah, y'all see the difference.
God, man. Good God. Son of a bitch.
Heavy?
Damn right that heavy bit. Shit. Man, a heavy something here.
And that's her.
And that's her.
Ready? Oh, might have went too far.
No, look at it. Flip her up, Richard. Ooh. Ain't black. Good God, Miss Molly.
That's black. I think that's got material on it too.
Oh, what the hell is that?
That's bad. Yeah, she was about due. Oh. What is that, just like shift
Wiring
solenoids?
harness.
Okay.
Internal wiring harness. Total electronic training. This is a lockup solenoid.
The lockup by the torque converter?
Torque converter.
Okay.
How's Alan doing now, Richard? He's doing good. I talked to him this afternoon. He's doing fine. I'm helping a guy in Florida. I'm going back and forth to Florida.
He's going back and forth to Florida?
Yeah, home and golf carts, Florida.
On golf carts.
That's your valve body.
That you just took off, right?
7 check bolts. This plate usually right there is check ball stuck in it, but this trainee's been done before, so but he probably replaced the plate. It has got an aftermarket Transco plate in it, which is good. Good plate. Transco is a good company. But usually there's a big hole there. 2000. Tranny is a 2000. What year is the car?
2001.
Throw that away. We don't need that. Let me check right here.
What's up, cat?
Nope.
What causes the transmission fluid to turn black like that?
Usually high mileage will do it. Nobody, serviced it. The high mileage can do it. Also, if there's something going wrong, got some clutches that are
Burning up.
burning up, slipping, and burns fluid. Actually, transmission fluid is not red. It's yellow, and they put a dye in it
Turn red.
to turn it red, so it's easier to distinguish if there's a leak.
Okay.
So you can tell it the difference between that and oil.
Okay.
Tranny fluid is really yellow. They put a dye in it. So as the tranny gets age on it and the dye dies off, definitely been hot. Gas is all this stuff. Usually the gas will come right off. It's been pretty hot. You're probably going to have to put an external cooler on it.
Yeah, that was the big
The
plan.
stall.
Yeah.
The stall picks up heat.
Get one of them and come back in.
So that's planetary, right?
That's the reverse drum, forward drum. It's the band burns up, so it's all black. So we'll put a band in it that's thicker. Kevlar line, it's got, instead of great baskets, it's Kevlar line, and you can see it's thicker.
Oh yeah.
So we'll put a heavier band, so that band's applied in second and fourth.
Okay.
So
So
got
roundabout.
a servo here that applies the band. So we'll put a heavier servo. We'll put a billet servo in here, which has a lot more holding power.
Is that like what everybody talks about, like the Corvette servos and all?
Right. Except we're going to go one step past the Corvette servo. We're going to put what they call a billet servo.
Okay.
And it's even heavier and it holds more.
And that's the clutches, right?
That's third gear clutches right here. And also section takes off. See the hot marks in your steels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third gear is starting to burn.
I told you I acted like it was slipping. Car didn't go down the road and it was like it wound up a little bit further than it should when he shifted it.
And sometimes it's not third gear's fault as much as it is second gear.
Oh, really?
Well, second gear has to come off. It has to bleed off for third gear to come on. And sometimes if everything's wore here in the servo, the pins wore, the cases wore, then it makes it, that hurts your overdrive, it hurts second, and it can hurt third.
Okay.
So roundabout, how much do you think it'll handle once we actually get all the parts in it? Or like, what do they handle stock compared to what you're putting in it?
I don't know a number. I don't get into high horsepower. There's companies that, that just build performance trannies.
Right.
And they have a lot of billet gear sets and lower gear sets and drums that are welded in there. The shafts are welded in the drum. I've got some guys beat the crap out of these. We're gonna do heavier shell in there. Depends on you whether you want to do the planet. They make heavier planets that go in here. I'll show you that in a minute. They make a Z-Pack for third gear, which is really helps third gear. Then the billet servo, you put the wide band. We'll drill the plate. It's already got a transgo plate. We'll turn the pressure up some on it, and I don't see why it won't hold 600 horse, you know.
Okay. I don't plan on making no more than that.
Yeah, you've got a good converter, and it's probably got the heavier vane pump in it already. If not, they make a heavier vane pump. That's the shell. They talk about if you lose reverse in one of these, because it strips these splines or it knocks this whole hub off. So they make a heavier shell that's beefier here, and its splines are hardened.
Okay.
That's what you have to put in mind.
Mm-hmm. They're known for that shell stripping out.
Wasn't shoveling, just machining too thin.
Yeah, I think one thing he didn't harden it, so it sits on this sun meter, so it's constantly back and forth between forward and reverse,
Okay.
So it'll snap this off. I think they machined it a little thin here to where it sits on the center support. So because of the washer, in the newer ones they call it like a B shell or a tank shell. There's all kind of names that companies have for them that they're done really well. Once you put them in there, you usually don't have any more problem with the reverse.
It's a lot of snapping.
Yeah, no, she's not too bad. This one's not too bad.
So in reality, the transmission ain't in horrible shape. It's just got a lot of mileage on it.
It's been done before. It's not terrible, really. Considering dirty as the fluid is, it really, besides the band, and third gear starting to look a little.
Sorry about that, everybody. My camera got cut short because I don't have a very big capture card for it, like for it to save memory and stuff. But along with just of it, we got the transmission out of it. From what Richard has told me, the band and the transmission was completely shot. I had some burnt clutches up in the transmission itself. But we're going with a billet servo. We're going with the tank reverse drum, and I can't remember everything he told me about it, but it's going to be a pretty stout little 4L60, and I'm getting it done for a very, very, very decent price. So I'm really happy about that, but we got it all out, got it all apart as y'all saw, and from now on, it's going to be a pretty built 4L60. And obviously it's going to have the TCI 3000. One thing he did tell me, we're going to have to run an external transmission cooler on it, which is pretty much a given with any stalled 4L60. Kind of got to do that just to help out the stall so all the fluid don't get hot. It's a very common thing with 4L60s, as I'm sure most of you that are familiar with GM products, 4L60 bone stock isn't really, they're not built to handle much. From what Richard has told me, when we are done with this transmission, it should be able to handle up to he said it should be able to handle 600 no problem. So just that alone is going to be pretty helpful. I think, and he said the transmission cooler is going to help it a lot too. But that's all I have for this video. I'm sorry I didn't really explain everything that much. I was kind of busy working on the car, and I tried to turn on the GoPro as much as I could, but I wanted to show y'all me pulling it out and my dad helping me. I can't thank Richard Thurman enough at Indiantown Performance, which I'm going to put that right here. That's his shop. It's in Vienna, Maryland, Indiantown Performance, and he's helped me a lot with this transmission, and my dad has too. We towed the race car. It's not a race car, street car. But we towed it up there with his truck. He helped me out, helped me pull it out. I had never pulled a transmission out of a F-body Camaro besides my third gen, which I know is an F-body, but when I say F-bodies, most of the time I mean like a 9802, and my Silver Project Z is a 01. So, with all that being said, I hope y'all stay tuned. We're going to have to wait like a week or so for him to get all the parts in that we're going to need for the actual build itself. But other than that, it's very, very, very close to getting done. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait like a week. He's gonna toss the transmission back together, and we're gonna put the external transmission cooler on it. Y'all will get to see me weld a little bit. Don't laugh at me too much. I'm not a welder. I'm a mechanic, but I'm halfway decent at welding. I'm gonna be welding the radiator support in the car, and should be pretty cool. Should be a pretty cool project. It should be making for some pretty good content. So I hope y'all stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See y'all later.
CMT can't stand me 'cause I'm wild and loud like a Yamaha.